welcome to Newt's Nightmares. Greetings, my wicked darlings. What a month. It's been exhausting. I didn't sleep much last night at all, but I've done it. The lineup for Tales of the Macabre Volume 3 has been completed, as always, subject to change, and it's off to my line editor. At the moment, we're looking at 18 frightful fables, although I do really want to make it 19. I have a story that I'm just finishing off at the moment. Is it going to be too late? I don't know. I'm going to try and welly it in there, but we'll see. We'll see what the beat readers say, and then I will beg the line editor to see if we can squeeze it in, if it is any good or not. If it's trash, then no, I absolutely won't put it into Tales of the Macabre Volume 3. But either way, I am so excited to be revealing the concluding part of the trilogy. What's your favourite story from Tales of the Macabre? You've had number 1, you've had number 2, you've had a whole load of free stories released on my website. What is your favourite Tales of the Macabre story? Let me know. Leave a message in the comments or pop me an email. I always reply. I'm a bit overwhelmed at the moment. Torn between the need for a little coffee or possibly a glass of the Vino de Flirto. But regardless, where do I go next? What is on the plate for the Newt? We've got a huge book coming out. Not only do we have Tales of the Macabre Volume 3 coming out, but we've got the Tales of the Macabre Grand Compendium coming on, which would be the collected works for 1, 2, and 3, all combined in a massive tome. That's probably going to require like an entire rainforest to print. It's going to be huge. We're talking over 50 stories in this. It is going to be massive. I'm looking at premium features to add to it. I don't want to push the price up too much, but it is a special edition, so I would like it to be a little bit special. I like gilded edges, a little bit of smooth loving. Does that apply to books? No, I don't know. But yeah, I'm hoping for it. And then I've got to think about my future. Not where will I be in 5 years. I'm assuming I'll be somewhere on a beach or maybe in a gutter and normally asleep. I do like sleeping. But as in, where do I go next? Do I write a novel? I mean, I've written 3 novels. 2 of them were completely unpublishable. They were that bad. And the third was published. I was really, really pleased with it, but no. Nesta Lynch is not a sales success, even though I'm very proud of it as a novel. So, do I go the novel route, or do I release another 3 collected works of short stories? I don't know. I have already written another 2 short stories, so it is leaning in that direction. It won't take much to prod or poke me into that. Yeah, I could take up a new hobby. We've just 5 minutes away from me, we've got an 11th century Norman church. It's actually got the tallest Norman steeple in Britain. So I could haunt that for a bit, maybe just float around, scare the guests, the tourists. A few little cemetery parties, I don't know. But that all sounds like a lot of effort. I could take up a new vice, but it would be difficult to think of one that I haven't tried before. I'm a bit like Pokemon. I've tried them all. Caught them all sounds horrible. in the context of vices. So, yeah, don't know. Exciting times. Just really, really pleased to be here. Anyway, despite getting the last short stories done, I did release 2 ebooks last month. I released the Winter Rays and the Catfish Killer, and they're complete opposites. Look, the Winter Raves was gothic horror, and the Catfish Killer was most definitely splatterpunk. I did think about going further with the Catfish Killer, and I did discuss with the epic and legendary Veronica on ways I could have done that, but in the end I sort of reined it in a little bit just so it wasn't too out of step with the rest of the anthology. Next newsletter, I'll tell you what I've decided to do and what my plans are. But until then, I'm going to leave you guessing. And let me know if you have any ideas. Maybe I should take up an extreme sport. Who knows? I did promise last month that I was going to do 2 versions of Mind Games. I was going to do my own personal one for Newton's Tales of the Macabre, and then we were going to do, for Paranormal Frequencies, we were going to do the standard 11 lamps. Jill, shh. Sorry, my tortoise is banging her vivarium because whenever she hears me talking, she wants to come running out and sit on my foot where it's warm. Anyway, I obviously didn't do that. I got caught up with all my writing, so I will do that this month. And I want to know your opinion on Paranormal Frequencies. So it does get really good feedback, but I wonder if I'd like to know from the sort of silent majority what their thoughts are on it, because what I don't want to be doing is sending all these podcasts out to people. I know you can unsubscribe from individual sections of the newsletter, but I don't want to be spamming people. So let me know, are you a fan of Paranormal Frequencies, or would you rather we had less audiobooks, but ones that are personally narrated by myself, or both, I guess, because I will be doing them when I have the time. I started Paranormal Frequencies when I was in Crete and I had no access to recording equipment, but I have the time now, I have the facilities, and I can get it done. Otherwise, this month I've been having a great time. I've been back in the 60s, writing about bell bottoms, bouffant hair, and I don't know, are they called shift dresses? I'll have to ask Mother. I know that she used to make her own and make them for her friends, but I am uncertain as to the exact name of them. If you're from the 60s or an expert of fashion, then please do correct me. And I've been going on in that direction, and there's obviously a little bit of murder, nothing too dramatic, a little bit of terror, get the blood pumping, the heart pulsating. It's there. I don't know, I don't even have a heartbeat these days, not unless I have about 8 coffees. I'm also hoping to finish The Butcher of Bath, but that has got a really soggy middle in it at the moment, and I can identify with the soggy middle. Mine looks like a drop lasagna, but I really need to get that fixed before it can be released. So, yeah, I am going to do some work on polishing that this month. Otherwise, in non-Newt related territory, but in my own personal house, I'm getting the new kitchen installed. It's at the moment I had a really tiny kitchen, but it'll be expanding into a large kitchen because it'll be taking over the dining room, merging them into one. And I know, it's going to be big by British standards, but when it comes to American or possibly Canadian standards, it's still going to look tiny. It's going to look like a little closet. Not that I'm trapped in the closet. No, I'm obviously out and incredibly homosexual and fabulous. But it's going to be a wonderful kitchen, and I look forward to sharing images with you all. That went on much longer. This whole video thing is a new dimension that I'm adding to the newsletter, just for people who don't want to be reading it, they want to hear it, they want to see it, or they're driving a car and they can't read a whole load of waffle. But, oh gosh, right, wait. I want to do a shout out to Reader's Favourite for giving Tales of the Macabre Volume 1 5 stars. I think that's everything. Other than that, one of my friends has done a excellent Substack on non-horror related, but project management and on FX transactions. So I've been commenting on that and have been having a whale of a time. Have fun, everybody. Sweet screams, and I'll see you next month.